Hi, I am Noor Ali. I am a business school faculty and a registered faculty for National Stock Exchange Academy. Today, we are going to talk about Introduction to Tally ERP9. Before doing that, let us understand the accounting. Because Tally is a accounting software. What is accounting? Basically, accounting has recording of the transaction. What is transaction? Purchase, sales, everything is a transaction. So it also involves summarizing, analyzing and reporting. To simplify that, summarizing is grouping the transaction. Say for example, preparing the ledger account, cash account, how much cash do I have? I need to summarize it. Putting it all the receipts together and all the payments together and subtracting payment from the receipt, I can get the cash. That is summarizing. Analyzing, how much is the sales today? How much is the sales growing? All those things is analyzing, and that can happen only when you have proper recording. And of course the reporting. Reporting is very important because reporting shows me what is the current situation of the business. It also helps for the tax authorities and filing the GST returns. Also for the stakeholders like shareholders, they come to know the position of the business or their investment through the reporting. However, the things were not the same earlier. We used to record the transaction not the systematic way, and that was bookkeeping. Still, in India, in many of the unorganized sector, you may notice that every transaction is recorded in a red binder or a chitti, the slip. So that is also a form of bookkeeping. Accounting has simplified it and systemized it. Earlier days, the bookkeeping or the accounting happened on manually. It happened on the books, and therefore it is bookkeeping. So everything was recorded in the book. You can see one example on your screen. And it was time consuming. There was a lot of chances of human error. And imagine you have a transaction of thousands and thousands of transactions in a year, and one mistake, and you need to search and search the where is the error. So there is no backup available. If something happens to the main copy, if it's stolen, if you cannot find it, or anything happens, say for example the COVID situation, the book is in the office, you are at home and you are unable to access it, you don't know the current situation. So that's the challenge of the manual recording of the transaction or the maintaining the account. And most importantly, it requires specialized knowledge to maintain the account. One person has to know everything, and then only they can record the transaction in a more systematic manner. Now the question arises, or if you have understood the previous slide, then you will appreciate the software which is doing all this thing together. What does accounting software does? Accounting software do all your redundant work in a simple way and automate it. Say for example, you are just recording the transaction, and all this transaction is then summarized, analyzed and reported. Everything is done by the software. So that is accounting software. So now if you look into the earlier definition, and if you look over here, the recording part is done by a human being. Rest, summarization and analyzing and reporting is everything done by the software itself. So they are saving your time and lots of energy, and you get the advantage of accuracy, you get the advantage of simplicity, and everything is available on a stroke of the button. So on your screen you can see various accounting softwares used in India, and Tally is one of the biggest or the most used accounting software. So when we are talking about the Tally, the official website of the Tally says the Tally is being used by 2 million business users. 2 million, 20 lakh business users uses the Tally. So this is a huge number, and therefore anyone who knows the Tally well has the job opportunity every time, and someone or the other is looking for the Tally expert. Now, what does Tally ERP does? ERP combines everything: the company, the customer, the product, the transaction, the sales report into the one particular place. So you are getting all the information. It's all integrated, because in a business, though it's accounting, but you cannot separate accounting from customers. Because you are selling the product, you cannot separate your profit from the product, because your profit comes from the product. If you are having the customers, you are selling the product to them, that is sales, and through this you are earning the profit. So you cannot separate each and everything. So ERP looks everything into integrated manner. The integrated approach is of Tally ERP. These are the major features of Tally. So it's a reliable information. The information that you are, once you are entering, if that is very strong, then all the other information, reports and everything is based on that, and that's a very reliable and accurate information. You have Tally Audit, wherein you can audit or watch or recheck or assure yourself that the information is available or provided is correct. Tally Vault, which has the security of the vault. Earlier we used to keep all our belongings, especially the pricey or the expensive thing, into the vault. Now the vault has all the information which is secured, and therefore it is called as a vault. So everything, the data management happens effectively. You need to just enter the one transaction, and all those things are happening, therefore eliminating the human error and fast processing. So now the important thing is, as a businessman you can focus on, or a businessman can focus on the business and not on the accounting work. All the reports, including the GST reports, are generated automatically. You need to just file to the GST authorities on the set dates. Everything is ready through the Tally, and you can access your information remotely as well. So these are the example. The Tally looks like this. You need to enter the transaction. Tally automatically creates the report for you, and you can, from the report, you can understand and highlight what is happening in my business, how it is changing, what is my current situation. It automatically creates the balance sheet as well, so I can know my profit, or a businessman can know the profit on a daily basis, and they know their current situation and they can plan it accordingly, because information is a key in the business. Information is the most important asset. If I get my business information on a daily basis, I can create many things. Now, as I said, GST reports are also being created in Tally, and as a businessman, I'm not have to worry much about my GST information, because GST is filed on, some information is filed on a monthly basis, some information filed is on a quarterly basis. So I did not have to worry on every 5th of the month, oh, today is a GST update, I need to calculate the information and send it to my chartered accountant. Now everything is done by Tally, and therefore Tally is one of the most simplest, one of the most accepted accounting software in India.